Hi class, my name is Shauna McCown and I will be your instructor for this semester here at TJC. I am logged in right now to the TJC website and I'm using Google Chrome. Your ALEKS program, ALEKS is the program that you'll be using to do your math through. It likes Google Chrome or Firefox, but it does not like Internet Explorer or Safari. So if you're a Mac user, you probably want to download a different browser. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and log in to my Apache Access, and of course it has mine saved. And then you'll find your circles at the top. Mine says Canvas, and yours may say My Online Classes. Okay, so you'll click there, and then it'll give you the panels for all the classes that you're taking at TJC this semester. So you're going to find the one that is our class, which is DMTH 0302 I02. So if you click on that one, then it will take you to our page. Now you're viewing from my side, so I've got a little bit of different, my look is different from yours, but in general, you'll be able to see everything that I'm talking about. So if you will, please make sure that you read through all of the information here. You'll see that I have my telephone number and my email address down at the bottom of this page. The program that we use for math is called ALEKS, okay? And you will be using ALEKS for all of your math portion of the course. And for your participation, that's where we have some discussions in Canvas, and you'll have one of those each week, and you'll just get it from right here under discussions. And each week you will need to check those and submit whatever it is that I'm asking you to put, okay? Okay, so your next step would be to go to modules, and then I'll walk you through. So you will click on Start Here. Under these links, under this very first one, Policies and Procedures, you're going to want to go ahead and open that link. And this will take you to my syllabus addendum page. And you'll notice you can see the breakdown for the grade, the grading policy. Kind of on this one page, you get your due dates. You can see those. Your time, 4 hours each week, and your participation, and that is your discussion activities. Okay, so please make sure that you are aware of those. I've got some office hour times on here, and you'll see virtual office hour. This is Collaborate Ultra. I use it, and you find that in Canvas, and I'll send you more on that when we get closer to that time. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to our web page. Okay, so that was under Policies and Procedures. Okay, I've got several pages in here. This first page, Course Orientation, it's a lot of good things that you need to know. How to get your Adobe Reader, how to show your things in dashboard, different changings. All of these things on here you can access just by hitting those blue links, okay? So next page, we've got 4 types of assignments: Pi Progress, Weekly Time. So Pi Progress, you are set up in individualized learning, and the goal is to learn 100% of the material in the course. So we've broken it up into 4 quarters. So every quarter of time, so there's 16 weeks in the semester, so every 4 weeks, we expect you to know about 25% more material. So you'll find those goal grades in there. If you have any questions on that, just let me know. Weekly time, you have to put in 4 hours a week. And really and truly, most students put in more than 4. Proctored knowledge checks, that's just the fancy name for tests. And all of these, if you notice down here, have to be taken at the TJC Testing Center. If you do not live in Tyler and you cannot get to the TJC Testing Center, then you have to call the Testing Center and make other arrangements. And then our last grade is discussions. You'll notice it's called participation, but it's the same thing. Discussion and participation, those are the same. Okay. So let's see. Let's move on to the next page. Again, this is just a little bit more about the testing center. These are the topics that we're going to cover in here. Right here, makeups. We don't offer makeups. So if you miss a deadline, you get a 0. Make sure you don't miss any of your deadlines. Online knowledge checks. Remember, that's just your fancy word for tests. Again, your time frame. I give you a week window. And so since you have a week, you get to take the test within that week. So we should not have anyone miss any tests. Everybody should take their tests on time. I made this semester for students so that you guys can keep track. That way you don't fall behind. And it is, and I called it an objective tracker. And what it'll do for you is it will give you, like this week, you should have reached 13 objectives. You should master those. And so I want you to keep track of how many did you actually master? Were you in the positive or in the negative? So then the next week you should be up to 26. So there's a total of 205 objectives in this course. So by the end, that's what we hope you learn, those 205 objectives. Okay. Okay, so you can print that. Print it and keep track of it. Next, instructions for getting into ALEKS. ALEKS is what we use to do our math. And load ALEKS in a new window. Okay, so this is all the modules. It's taking me through the modules. We've got the last few right here. You'll see the examining module, and this one is if you don't live in Tyler and you can't take your test at the testing center, then you contact the testing center and they will help you get set up in this remote proctoring through examining. Okay, now I'm going to come back. So each time you want to work in your math, you're going to log into your Canvas, okay, and pick the correct course, the tile, and then you will check to make sure you've done your discussions for the week. And I've got all the discussions set up already, and yours are just going to appear when they're due, but all my discussions are in here already, okay? But let's say that you're ready to get into your ALEKS, into your math. So you're going to click on modules, and then you'll notice this link right here. This means there's a link. You will click ALEKS, and you will click load ALEKS in a new window. And when that happens, it will take you to your book. This is the book. You do not need to buy a book. It's already here. Now to launch it, we're using the ALEKS program. So we're going to click the word ALEKS, and that will open up our course with our book. Okay, so that's how you get in. Now you guys have to first take, since this is a individualized learning, we need to know what you know. So you will take an initial knowledge check. So what will happen, this is what my screen looks like, but let me show you from the student side. So from the student view, this is what your ALEKS is going to look like. Now, I've logged into this course already. And so since I've logged into the course already and I've started working, notice I've mastered 118 topics so far, and I only have 87 left. So I'm doing great, okay? If I click on ALEKS Pi, I have mastered 118 topics. I still have 87 to go. If I click in the middle, it tells me I'm at 58% of the course, okay? So you will be prompted to go through and take what we call an initial knowledge check. You need to do your best. If you have any questions, contact me, shauna.mccown@tjc.edu.